Hi friends, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have been enjoying the wonderful weather that we've been enjoying in the last couple of weeks here. My name is Chrissy. I'm 39 years old. I'm a Canadian expat living in London, and I'm here to chase a dream while I'm paying off just over £9,000 worth of credit card debt on a single income. So yeah, that's it is a tough one because I still have to pay my own rent, my bills, and everything that comes along. So I am underspending as much as I can and trying to bump up the extra overtime hours or side hustle hours as much as possible. So if that's something that you can relate to or whatever, I'd love it if you would join me in this journey. Anyway, in today's video, I am doing a debt check-in. So just as I said earlier on, I started off with £9,000 worth of debt, and about 3 months on, I am in a certain level here. So this is what I tend to do. So just to recap on what happened last month. So April, let me zoom you right in. To recap well, sorry, let's go into it. So I have three credit cards here, and for the beginning of April, I started off with PayPal, £987 and 30 pence. Over the course of the month, I made £219 and 74 pence, closing the month off by 767 pounds and 56 cents. Moving on to my HSBC, this is where I have to start paying interest now because it's my longest reigning credit card that I have. It's on about 17.5%, I believe, and because of my balance, I've accrued 51.33 in interest. So I opened up the month with £3,212 and 81 pence. Over the course of the month, I paid £622.54, closing the month off by £2,590 and 27 pence. Lastly is my balance transfer credit card, which is Virgin Media. I made a couple payments after that, so a couple purchases after the balance transfer. So that was at £23 and 10 pence. Anyway, that opened up a balance of £4,151 52 pence. Over the course of the month, I paid £174 and 38 pence, and closing the month off to £3,977 and 14 pence. So overall, my interest paid is £74.43. Could have been a pair of shoes. Oh well. Anyway, previous balance was £8,351.63, but with £1,016 and 66 pence I paid. I closed the month off with £7,334 and 97 pence. So all in all, my snowball payments is £610, but I'm very, very pleased to underspend. So this amount here, that was due to underspending on my personal allowances. I'm basically throwing everything into my credit cards right now. So that is a very successful £1,016 and 66 pence, which, I didn't think it would happen again in May, sorry. So we're in May now, guys. Okay, so moving on, let's review on how I did. And I really didn't think I'd hit £1,000 mark, but let's just see how it went. So first thing is my PayPal account. PayPal, this is sort of like Klarna. You buy now and you pay in 4 months. Unfortunately, it was the 4 months is starting to creep up, and in June, that is when the interest starts kicking in. So it was my priority in May to make sure that I reduced that amount as much as I could. So I did budget £390 to send to this payment, but let's not digress. So the previous balance was $767.56, just as it was right here. Anyway, if you guys remember, I dropped the side hustle. I've been working every single day, and on the weekends I'd double shift in most, actually I double shift in most days. So I dropped the side hustle because I needed some freedom, and there was a clash in, she wouldn't let me take it off because she hired me for the weekends. And I said, well, I kind of need a life, and for a minimum wage, I'm just gonna attend this event rather than show up to the thing. So effectively, I resigned. But yeah, I don't mind. She finally did pay me, what, like 3 weeks later. So for for the hours that I worked and my holiday pay, etc. So this is the final paycheck from that side hustle. So I decided to use something negative and put it into something positive. So making lemonade out of lemons, if you will. Anyway, so that paycheck, that closing paycheck, was £586 and 56 pence. So that's extra debt repayment. Okay, so we also have a minimum payment due, which is £15 and 35 pence. And we have budgeted £390, but I just paid the remainder off, and the remainder would have been 165.65 XDR. So effectively, to add all of this up, that should come up to 767.56. So just checking here, 586.56 plus 15. Hey, what did I do there? 56 plus 15 and 165.65, exactly it. So I cleared that off. My balance is 0. And guys, let me tell you, that is such a good win. Anyway, let's move on. 767.56. Too many 56s around here, don't you think? What a coincidence. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so with my next one, it is my HSBC. And my HSBC, my interest accrued at £37 and 80p, and which opened up my May to £2,628 and 7 pence. So with the remaining budget, so I budgeted $390 here. I took the remaining £224 and 35p and threw that on my next credit card there, XDR. The minimum payment for this card was £69 and 17 pence, minimum debt repayment. And the last one I did was I budgeted this for the beginning of the month. I sent in a payment of £170, XDR. By the way, my minimum payment is going down, huh? So in April it was $82.94, and now it's $69.17. So that's a result, in my opinion. I'm just grabbing a new pen because clearly this one's running out. Okay, here we go. So in total, this would have been, how many payments did I make is 224.35 plus 69.17 and 170 is £463 and 52 pence. Excellent. So that brought my balance down to 262807. £2,164 and 5p, which is almost could have been sub 2,000, but it's not that far off, and that means in June I'm gonna be sub 2,000. So to me, that's a win. Because when I started off this journey, it was what, like 4,000? Hold on. Okay, maybe not 4,000, but 3531. Oh my goodness. Do you guys, I'm sometimes really delusional about money. So this is me facing the reality of my circumstances here. I started off with 262807, and that's 3780. That could have went to a nice meal, but you know, hey ho. It's only temporary, guys. This Okay, so moving on to the next credit card, Virgin Money. This was my balance transfer, so a good just over £3,000 would have been locked in at an interest-free rate until July 2024. So I'm not in a huge rush to pay this off. So I'll do what I can, but as soon as I pay HSBC, I plan on, you know, taking the foot off the gas. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I'm gonna try and reel it in and bulk up my vacation fund, because I'm going to a family reunion, which is overseas for me, so that's gonna cost a lot of money. Anyway, so the interest that I did pay is £16.27, which brought my balance to £3,993.41. I budgeted £61 for my minimum debt repayment, because I actually don't know until like the first week into the month. But it actually ended up being $56.04. So happy days there. So that's minimum debt repayment. And I always like to make sure that I contribute £110 every single month, just so I'm paying a little bit something towards the principal. So I threw in $54.96 as extra debt repayment. That should be 110. Let's just see here. I could be wrong, you know. My maths, I do a lot of my maths like while I'm, you know, in between breaks and stuff, so I could be wrong. So this is the first time I'm actually counting this stuff. $54.96. Okay, I wasn't far off. It was £111. Still good. At least I wasn't short. So in theory, this should actually bring my balance down to $3,993.41 minus $111 is £3,882.41. 41p, 38, 82, and 41p. So this is where it gets interesting here, because I actually want to see how much in debt I am in total. So we'll do that here. We'll do that here. We'll put a line here and then write totals. Okay, so in total, the amount of interest that I paid is $54.07. I always think that that's like a good, what, like 6-7 hours of, like, including tax. That's like a good, I don't know, of working given to the banks, given to the, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Previous balance was let's just count it quickly. 756 plus 262807 plus 399341. So that brought it to 73.89 and 4 pence that I opened the month with. And total payments is, let's hope it's, well, definitely it's over 1,000. So this is £1,342 and 8 pence. That is a Hail Mary. I don't know what else you'd call it. That is a Hail Mary month, because A, I'm over £1,000 in debt repayments. 2, B, I cleared off a credit card. So what else could be a Hail Mary in this? In this, yeah, speaking of this. But yeah, that is amazing, and I'm really happy about it. Anyway, let's see how much debt we are currently. 2164.05 plus 3882.41. £6,000 and 46 pence. No, £6,046 and 46 pence in debt, which is sorry, that's me, my celebration singing. Which to me, guys, look at my debt graph here. By the way, I already did this. That is where I started in the beginning of the year, and then I moved, and then things started getting really frugal, and then I started living a little bit but still made a lot of money because I've thrown in I did some crazy hours. But even though I did some crazy hours, I still managed to continue the same consistency. So £6,047 I'm in debt for the month of May. So hopefully in June, it goes a little bit lower, and I'm just like looking forward to see the overall picture here of how well I did. So yeah, that is that's it. That's all I've got here. So yeah, that is my check-in, guys. Let me zoom out. That is my check-in, guys. I'm very messy right now. I am also working a little less, being a little bit happier, and now that I have all this extra time, I'm still trying to manage my life without by sticking to my budget. So I'm thinking about ways of being frugal, and I'm listening to a lot of people on the YouTube community, the budgeters and etc. But in the end of the day, it is a change of habit. It is also a way for you to find your own discipline. For example, where I can improve is smoking less cigarettes. Like cigarettes are 11 pounds a box nowadays, and had I not, if I wasn't a smoker, I could throw a lot of this stuff into my HSBC. I would have done that pretty well. I don't know, cigarettes won't cover 2,000 pounds worth, but maybe over a year. But still, it's something that I can improve with. So hopefully with as my side hustle hours relax, I'm hoping I could maybe adopt better habits. Anyway, that's me thinking outside the box and totally out of context. But anyway, I will leave it here and let you go. Well, thank you very much for watching, and have a great weekend. Bye, guys.